cooking some beans and pork chops in my crock pot, and I should have started it later so I wouldn't have had to stay up so late to take it out of the crock pot. But supposedly it's gonna be done at like 3 in the morning. I don't know if I'm gonna stay awake till 3 in the morning. I'm just kind of killing time at the moment. But I have a timer set. So when the crock pot finishes, I'll wake up, take the stuff out of the crock pot, put it in a Tupperware, make sure the crock pot's off, go back to sleep. I really should have thought it through because if I started at midnight and did an 8 hour roast, cook, it would have been done around like 8 in the morning. But instead, I started way too early, so now it's going to be done at 3 in the morning. You know, it is what it is. Um, but that's just how we roll, boys. That's just how we roll. Let's see, chat filters. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. No, no, no. How did I get to the other thing? That's not it. This. There we go. Participation mode. Boom. 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 And perfect. All right. So yeah, we're just chilling, waiting for the beans to cook, waiting for the stuff to cook, and that's what we're doing. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay. But we played some Fortnite. We played some Scum as well. I got Scum. I ended up returning Scum because I played for 40 minutes, couldn't figure out what to do. Watched some tutorial videos, and I'm like, this game is way too intense. This game's too complicated. Too many survival things. You gotta pay attention to like all this. I'm like, no. Too stressful. So I ended up returning it, got my $16 back, and I'm gonna use that money to buy a different game because yeah. Or maybe I'll get a free to play game. I did install it's called Once Human. It's like a free to play survival game. So I'm like, why pay $16 for a survival game when I can just get one for free and save $16? So that's exactly what I did. I think it's installing right now. Also, I'm installing Call of Duty Warzone to kind of mix things up because I know you guys like Fortnite, but if all I ever play is Fortnite, it's gonna get boring. So we're installing Call of Duty Warzone. That is downloading as we speak. It's a pretty big file size. It is like the 160 gigabyte download. It's a lot. It's a lot of gigs, boys. But last time I played it, which was like I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago, it was pretty fun. I'm kind of curious to see what they've added to Warzone since I last played it. If it ever finishes installing, the thing is, oh man, it's probably 200 gigs with updates. I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if it's 200 gigabytes with updates. But guys, if you're just popping in, welcome to the stream. I'm cooking some stuff in my crock pot, and I'm waiting for it to finish. And I'm killing time because I kind of don't want to go to sleep and then have to wake up again to turn off the crock pot and stay and take the stuff out of the crock pot. So I don't know. I don't know. What, who knows? But if you are watching, say hello, drop some comments. Just doing a late night stream, chatting with everybody. So if you're brand new to the channel, let me know so I can give you a shout out. And also, let me know if there's any good movies or TV shows or video games that are out currently that you could recommend because I'm looking for some good ones. Even some anime. I'm thinking about watching some anime shows. Everyone's like, you need to watch some anime. I'm like, I don't know about that. So if anybody has any anime recommendations, let me know. One thing that has to be is they can't have subtitles. Okay, I'm only gonna watch English dubbed anime because I'm not gonna read the subtitles. I hate reading subtitles. Does anybody else agree with me on that? If I want to read a book, I'll read a book. I'm not gonna read stupid subtitles on an anime. They gotta be English dubbed. I don't even care if the dubbing is great. They could be terrible voice acting. But if I don't gotta read it, it's fine with me. It's fine with me. But guys, if you are popping in, if you found my channel by complete accident, then you're one of the special few. You're one of the chosen ones. You're one of the chosen ones. So you better subscribe. I mean, you don't have to. You can keep going. You can keep going. Go on to the next one if you want. But I'm just saying, you're missing out. All right, you're missing out. Cause yeah, this is the number one. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm getting tired. I stayed up until 3 in the morning streaming last night too. Bad idea. But tonight I actually have a reason because I can't let this stuff in the crock pot burn. I gotta turn it off and take it out of the crock pot. I actually don't even know if I have any Tupperware to put the stuff into. I made some beans for the first time. Bought 2 pounds of beans from Walmart, put them in the crock pot, put some water in there, threw some pork chops on top. Never done it before. Somebody at work's like, you should just get some beans, throw in some pork chops. Okay. I'm like, okay. Also put some salt and some seasoning. I might have put too much salt. Maybe. Probably put too much salt. But it is what it is. Guys, if you were watching, whoa. If you're watching, I gotta rearrange my pillows. It's like, whoa, oh no, it's falling off. Oh God, oh God. I gotta get a headboard, guys. All right, whoa. Because my pillows constantly keep falling off my bed. And I bought like this wedge thing to keep the pillows from falling off the bed, but now the wedge thing just falls off the bed. So, I don't know. I gotta find a headboard that is like compatible with my bed frame. I bought like a cheap bed frame, then I bought a cheap mattress. Kind of don't want to buy a cheap. Well, I do want to buy a cheap headboard, but not like cheap as in it doesn't work. Cheap as in good quality, but inexpensive. But yeah. But guys, if you're watching, let me see. How do I change the chat? How do I change this chat thing? Let's go with anybody. Anybody can leave a comment. Let's see if anybody does. Let's see. Hey, we got a like. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you for the like, guys. 1 thumb up. Can we do 2 thumbs up? Robert says, yo, play Boy Damien. Play Boyo Damien. Like the name. What's the channel about? This is primarily a gaming channel, man. I do a lot of gaming videos. I play a lot of Fortnite. I just installed a game called Once Human, which is like a survival game. It's free to play. I'm downloading Call of Duty Warzone as we speak. I do some like product reviews for like microphones and stuff. Just got a new microphone that I got to review. Did an unboxing video a couple days ago. I do some like e-bike reviews occasionally, some vlogs like this. Well, thank you for subscribing, man. A lot of times I just kind of turn on the camera and chat with the viewers like I'm doing now, just about whatever topics people want to talk about. But it's primarily a gaming channel. And Play Boy Damien, like the name, by the way. Play Boyo Damien. But if you are watching this, drop a comment. Let me know what time it is where you live. It is just like 1 in the morning my time. I don't know if I already said this, but I don't know if you guys heard it. I'm cooking stuff in my crock pot. Bought a crock pot a while ago. Finally starting to try to use it. Cooking beans in it for the first time. Because I'm like, yo, everything's too expensive. I'm gonna cook some beans. So I bought 2 pounds of beans from Walmart. Threw them in there. Put some water on top. Bought some on sale pork chop things, or pork chop boneless pork ribs. Threw that on top. hit the low cook 8-hour button, and now I'm just waiting for it to finish. Texas Stoner says it's 2:03 in Texas. Nice. How you like living in Texas, man? I've been there once or twice, like visiting friends in Abilene, Texas. That was like, I want to say like 15 years ago is the last time I was in Texas. Well, that's not true. I think I drove through Texas to get to where I live now, which is in Idaho. Yeah, how's Texas, man? I've heard good things about it. I used to live in New Mexico, so I was like basically neighbors. We're basically neighbors. I'm trying to get comfortable. It's like I don't know how to hold the phone in a good spot. Oh, put it right there. Right there. I don't know where to put it. It's cool, just hot, and the area I'm in sucks. Well, you win some, you lose some, you know? I remember driving through Texas. I saw a lot of like those oil things that go up and down. Those oil, what do you call them? Oil pumps, oil rigs. A lot of those, a lot of cows, and a lot of flats. Like I didn't see many mountains, just a lot of flat, open area, oil rigs and cows. That's pretty much what I saw driving through Texas. Doop doop doop. I live in Idaho now. Lived here like 10 years, 12 years. I lost count. Lost count. Oil pumps. Yep. Yep. A lot of oil in Texas. Doo, 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 doo. But how'd you find my channel, man? Were you just like scrolling through like the short feed and you found me, or I'm always curious how people find me because for some reason YouTube has been like promoting my channel a lot lately. It's been like sharing my videos and stuff. We've been gaining a lot of subscribers recently. I don't know why, but I always ask people, I'm like, how did you find my channel? So you were just scrolling through the short feed. Okay, that's cool. I do that a lot myself on more than one occasion. I'm just like, oh, yep, yep, scroll, scroll, scroll. And then occasionally I'll find somebody that's live streaming. I'll be like, I'm gonna watch this person for a couple minutes. But do you guys play any video games? Are there any gamers in chat? Well, thank you, Texas, for subscribing, man. I appreciate that. W's in chat for Texas. Thank you, man. Thank you. But yeah, it's primarily a gaming channel, but I've kind of been experimenting with other like content, like other topics and stuff. Like I'm starting to do more of these live streams where I just kind of chat with subscribers, or people can just kind of bring up really any topic. Been playing DC Universe Online. It's been fun. Huh, I have not tried that one. The last kind of comic book MMO that I tried to play. I don't know if you remember this game. It was called City of Heroes. And they also had a City of Villains. Came out like probably 15 years ago. I don't think it's online anymore. But it was like an MMO and you could like create your own superheroes and stuff. I got work in 30 minutes. Have a good day, brother. The toking cholo. Well, good. Have a good day at work, bro. Thanks for popping in. It's an old game like '07 or something. Oh, okay. I heard of it, never played. Yeah, I played a little bit of it. You could like create your own character. I played it at my brother-in-law's house, but that was like the last superhero MMO type game I played. I've been into Fortnite lately. I've been into survival games. I play a lot of like smaller indie games that developers send me to do like reviews for and stuff like that. If you're just popping in, guys, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you're up to, what you're doing up so late. I know some people live in the UK and stuff, and it's actually not late. Had some people in Australia. It's like it's really early in the morning. I'm like, well, it ain't early. Well, technically it is early in the morning, but it was like 7 a.m. over there. So let me know what time it is. Let me know what state you live in. I guess province you live in. Like I said, I'm from Idaho. COD gets on my nerves, but I'm also trash at it. Yeah, I'm actually installing Call of Duty Warzone as we speak because I've been really into Fortnite lately. But playing Fortnite every single stream gets a little old. So I'm like, I need to mix it up. I'm gonna download Call of Duty Warzone again, and I'm gonna give that a go. It's a lot of gigs. It's like 160 gigs, and I'm sure there's gonna be an update, so it's probably gonna be close to 200 gigs. I had to like put a new hard drive in my computer because all my other ones were full. But yeah, I'm gonna give Call of Duty Warzone a go. When I play Fortnite, I only play in zero build mode anyway, so I don't even do the building. So I'm like, yeah, if I'm gonna do zero build mode on Fortnite, why not just play Call of Duty Warzone? Because you don't do building in Call of Duty. So I'm like, I'll give it a shot. 11 Rain says, "Do you have a Skibbity toilet riz?" What? What's up, man? I have no idea what that means. Have you played Green Hell? I have it on my Nintendo Switch. I bought it for like $2, but I haven't really played it yet. And the Switch version is probably not the best version to play because the Switch is not really a powerful console and the graphics kind of suck. And yeah, it's probably 30 frames a second on a good day. Um, but I do have it. I just haven't really played it. But I did get a game called Once Human, which is kind of a free to play MMO survival game that just came out recently. I got a bunch of indie survival games, like zombie survival games, that I've gotten from developers. But I haven't really tried Green Hell yet. And Three Rain, what up, bro? What up, bro? It's pretty hard. Soccer player, what up, soccer player? What are you doing up this late? And yeah, I downloaded. Well, actually, I bought a game called Scum. It came out a couple years back, still in early access. That game's too hard. Too hard. Like it is just. I'm like, no, I can't do it. I played 40 minutes, tried to get the hang of it, watched some tutorials on it. I'm like, this game is too complicated. I want to play a game to relax. I'm not going to figure out all this stuff. Like, no. So I ended up refunding it. I'm like, I'll use that money to buy something else. But guys, what video games are you into? Are you Xbox guys, PlayStation guys? I like both. I'm more of a PC person myself because I got tired of paying for Xbox Live. Rust is pretty good. I also play Rust occasionally. The Forest looks interesting. I've gone back and forth about getting that one. I'm like, it looks cool, but it also looks scary and creepy. And I know I'm not really into like the scary games. So I've thought about getting it because it always goes on sale for like $5. I'm like, do I really want to play it? Do I not want to play? And I go back and forth, and then it stops being on sale, and then I'm just like, I forget about it. But I might try the Forest one of these days. Thank you for the likes, by the way, guys. Thank you for those thumbs up. The demons can be a little much, yeah. I just saw like people walk, like the guy walking around with the lighter in the dark. I'm like, this looks a little scary. Chillin' Killin says it would be fun at watching you play horror games. Maybe I'll play some like Resident Evil or something, or Cannibals. Yeah, because I mean Halloween's coming up, October's coming, so maybe I'll do some like some horror games. I have a game called Slender. Um, I think it's Slender. It's the second Slender. It's not Slender, the first one. It's the second one. I played that. That game is spooky. That game's spooky. I played that on Halloween like 5 years ago, and then I never played it again. Play the Rig? Is that a is that a game, or you're talking about Rust? Is that a game mode in Rust, or I think Chillin' Killin' plays Rust, right? Aren't you the guy that always like you need to jump back into Rust? I know. I need to do it. I need to do it. I was getting some good viewership playing that game, but it's stressful, man. It's kind of like the thing, not Rust. It's kind of like the thing, no, not Rust. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of that one. What time is it where you live? Chilling, chilling, killing. Ooh, just pop my hip. So if you guys are wondering what I'm doing up so late, the thing, I a guy washed, yeah, and so I wiped his base. What? The thing is an old. Oh yeah, I have that movie. I have it on DVD. I just haven't watched it yet. Well, actually, I'm like 20 minutes in. So I started watching it at a friend's house like 5 years ago. Got 20 minutes into it, and then I had to leave. And I'm like, I got to finish this movie eventually. So I ended up buying it again at a pawn shop for 99 cents on DVD. And I just haven't watched it yet because I really don't want to watch it alone because it's kind of scary. Um, so yeah, but I know it also has a game, maybe a couple games actually. Um, it's also an old Xbox game that's recently been remade. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the movie. Okay, I don't know. They had a game like it. Sounds fun. The game is creepy as hell, even for an Xbox title. It's creepy. I feel like some of the horror games on like original Xbox are even creepier because like the graphics are so janky and stuff, and like the controls aren't as responsive. Like I feel like older scary games like that adds to the creepiness of it. Like you ever play those old Resident Evils? Like the camera angle is just fixed, a fixed camera angle, and like the zombies are coming at you. Like sometimes those old ones are scarier just because of the jankiness. You know it's fake because the graphics suck, but still, it's just something about them. It just just something about the low polygon characters on like original Xbox. Bro, for those Xbox horror games or something else. I actually have an original Xbox. I don't really have too many horror games on it though. I don't know if I have any horror games on it. I might have a Resident Evil game on the PS2. I have Resident Evil Raccoon City. I kind of want to get one of the newer Resident Evils. Like I'm always on my Facebook news feed. There's always like people adding mods to like the newer versions, like the newer Resident Evils. There are so many crazy mods for those games of like crazy outfits for the main characters. Got 5 likes on this video. Dang. Arcade Resident Evil is still fun. OMG, they made it for Xbox and you could get the light guns and everything. It was so freaking cool at the time. Still is. I remember those light guns. Are those like the same guns as in Duck Hunt? No, wait, no, no, no. I think it's the same kind of thing. Duck Hunt was on the in Super Nintendo though. Were there were light guns on the Xbox? A Gong. How you doing, man? A Gong. Isn't Agong the guy in House of the Dragon? Aegon? No, that's Aegon. Aegon, I think. House of the Dragon, by the way, guys, that's a good show. Definitely not a show for kids. It's definitely made for adults. A good show. It's gonna be a while for the next season to come out. I don't even think they're gonna start filming till next year. But this past season was decent. I liked it. A lot of good episodes. They remade that also. The dog is evil and kills your mom in it. Dang, dang. I watched the Resident Evil Netflix show. That was decent. I haven't really played the Resident Evil games, so I didn't really know how it compares to it. I thought it was a decent show though. It had some good special effects. If you're just popping in, guys, welcome to the stream. Drop some comments. Let me know what you're up to. If you've watched any good movies lately, played any good video games, seen any good TV shows. I watched on Tuesday I watched a movie that just came out. It's called Blink Twice. It's like a horror movie. It was all right, decent. And then I watched The Crow, the remake of The Crow. Not impressed. I won't spoil it, but in my opinion, it was kind of boring. Really boring. But usually. Texas says, just smoking and chilling. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, guys, Xbox or PlayStation or PC? Actually, I'm going to ask that question. I'm going to start a poll right now. Ask your community, Xbox or PlayStation? Xbox, PlayStation. Start the poll. Okay, there you go. You guys can vote on that if you want. And if you have a question you want me to ask the community, let me know and I'll start another poll. I'll start another poll after everybody votes on this one. Duck Hunt was crazy though. That game was insane. Dude, yeah, PC. I should have put PC. PC's the best, guys. PlayStation probably has the best exclusives. But even PlayStation exclusives, they're coming to PC now, Like God of War is on PC now. They're bringing, I think, Halo. Halo's on PC. Like Xbox doesn't even have exclusives anymore, really. They're just because they all come to PC. I love all the systems. Just been on PlayStation since I was a kid. Yeah, I meant the newest PlayStation I have is the PlayStation 3. Haven't played the PS4. Though I do have a PS4 in my living room because my brother let me borrow it, but I haven't played it yet. So technically it's his. But yeah, I haven't played on a PlayStation since PlayStation 3. I have like 4 PlayStation 3s because I work at a thrift store and for some reason people donate a lot of PS3s, a lot of Wii's, a lot of Xbox 360s. So every time somebody donates a PlayStation 3, I'm like, hey, I'll buy it. Because we price them at like, I don't know, $70. And then they just sit on the shelf and nobody buys them. So they go 75% off. And I'm like, well, I'm going to buy it for like $15 because it doubles as a Blu ray player. So I got like one in every room of my house because I got a TV in like every room of my house. So I'm just like, yo, now I got a Blu ray player. So yeah, got a lot of PS3s. Also, a lot of Xbox 360s. I got like 4 Xbox 360s, 4 PS3s, 2 Xbox originals, 2 Xbox Ones, a Wii, 2 Nintendo Switches. I got too many. I like PC for the library of games you can get. Xbox for mainly Halo or Gears of War. That's true. Brian Biggs says, yo, PC, where is it at? I should have put PC on the poll. You're right, man. I should have put PC. Welcome to the stream, Brian. How you doing tonight? And yeah, I like Steam the best. I mean, I like PC the best because it has Steam. So many good games on Steam, and you got tons of indie games. Like Xbox and PlayStation, they have indie games too, but like the variety you get on PC because you can have like early access games that are like still in development. Just so many more games you can get, and they're always going on sale for like dirt cheap. Like you can get some good games for really really cheap on Steam. They got the best sales. Xbox and PlayStation not as good. Like they'll go cheaper, but not as cheap as Steam. Steam's just the best. You got to do a series of a good game. Yeah, I haven't really played a whole. Well, I haven't really done like a let's play series of an entire game. I don't think. Actually, I think I did that with the reboot of Tomb Raider. I think I do have 7 Days to Die though. I have 7 Days to Die. I've kind of been into survival games lately. 7 Days to Die is great. I'm really bad at it, but I have played it on the channel. Might start getting back into the survival games. I think it officially launched out of early access. I think, at least the PC version. Yeah, 7 Days to Die is pretty good. That game is difficult though. I die so much in that game. Like it is crazy. It is crazy. Scares me. Yeah, it's true. I am really bad at Rust. I am really bad at Rust. Whoopsie, wrong button. What I do? Wrong button. You want to try the Forest 2? I've heard good things about it, but I don't want to try the second game until I play the first game. Same with like Borderlands. Like I have Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. Well, I played a little bit of both, but I feel like I need to beat Borderlands 1 before I play Borderlands 2. And then Borderlands 3 was also on sale, but I'm like, I don't want to jump to Borderlands 3 because then if I play that and then go back to the first two, the game mechanics are going to feel not as good. I'm like, psh. Same with the Halo games. I'm like, I got to play them in order. So I got the Master Chief Collection, but yeah, I've played a little bit of kind of all of them, but at least the more of the original ones. Like 1 through 4, I played like a little bit of all of them, but I never finished them. I never finished them. You know. Do any of you have a favorite video game or a favorite movie? I can't pick one movie, but I can pick like a franchise, like Lord of the Rings, really good franchise. The Matrix movies, obviously Star Wars, even though the new Star Wars that are coming out now kind of trash after Disney took over. Just saying. Um, some of the shows are decent, like The Mandalorian's okay. I need to catch up on that. But man, I watched the Acolyte show, the Star Wars Acolyte, the newest TV show that came out of Star Wars. That show was trash. That show is the worst. It's insane. Like each episode cost like $20 million. $20 million for each episode of the Acolyte, approximately. The same budget was for Game of Thrones. Actually, Game of Thrones had less of a budget per episode, at least on the earlier seasons. But like the new House of the Dragon show, about the same budget as the Acolyte Star Wars show, and it is night and day different. Like I don't know what Star Wars is doing, but they must be laundering money because it did not feel like those episodes were $20 million. Did not. Production value sucked, acting sucked, writing sucked. Not a good show. Already got canceled. Second season is donezo. Not happening. It's still kind of fun to watch just to see how bad it is. So if you guys have Disney Plus, go watch The Acolyte because that show, man, I tell you what, that show is something else. It is something else, man. I basically hate watched it. I'm like, this show is not good, but it's so bad that I got to keep watching because I got to see how bad it gets. And man, it got bad. That show got bad. Disney went downhill. Star Wars went downhill. Trying to get you into some YouTube money. Trying to get me into some YouTube money. What are you talking about, man? 7 Days to Die series is a 1 hour edit of 25-minute episode. 7 Days to Die is a 1 hour edit for 25-minute episode. Disney buying everything. That's true. Disney is buying it. Disney owns like everything. They bought Fox, like 20th Century Fox. Though the new Deadpool movie was decent. Deadpool Wolverine, decent. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. But what they're doing with Star Wars, like, I don't know. They're just running that franchise into the ground. And the new Snow White that's coming out, I've heard some bad things about that one. They originally had like 3 movies planned out, but the trailer came out. Everybody hated it. They've like done like they've gotten people to like watch pre-screenings of it to like give notes and stuff, and they've had to like change things like 5 different times because people said it was just bad. So they ended up canceling the 2 other movies that they were gonna make, and they like changed the ending, and it's just yeah. I think that movie's gonna bomb. That movie, that reboot, whatever you want to call it, it's gonna fail. It's still gonna make money, but it's not gonna like it's gonna fail. Haven't seen it yet, and yeah, maybe I'll do a 7 Days to Die series. Maybe it's possible. Excuse me. Ugh. Do, 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 do. If you haven't already, guys, drop a comment. Okay, let's look at the poll. Oh, it's kind of half. It's kind of half and half. 60% say Xbox, and 40% say PlayStation. My favorite movie is Tammy. I don't know why. A game probably Black Ops 1 to be honest. Black Ops 1 was good. I think my favorite Call of Duty though is Black Ops 2. Like Black Ops 2 just had really good maps. The zombie mode was really fleshed out. Just the whole look of the game. I really like the look. So I want to say Black Ops 2 was probably my favorite Call of Duty game. Probably my favorite. Okay, let's do another poll. Let's see here. Start a poll. Let's see. You're gonna like this one. This one's kind of funny. I'm typing it out. This one's a little spicy. Okay. Start poll. Place your votes, everybody. Place your votes. Is Star Wars trash now? uh, Black Ops 2 is great. Have you played Call of Duty 3? There's no running in the campaign. I think I played a little bit of it. I remember when Call of Duty 3 came out, it was like on Xbox. No, like the PlayStation version. Like you know how the PlayStation 3 had the had kind of the motion controls built into the remote. I remember like when you're playing it, like if one of the enemies gets close to you, he like grabs your gun and you kind of have to turn the control and it moves your gun in the game. It's kind of a cool mechanic. Um But yeah, the original Star Wars will always be better. It's true. The new Star Wars, nah, not so great. I'll still watch them just because it's Star Wars. And even if they're not great, they still usually have really good special effects for the most part. So I'll watch them. They're still good popcorn movies. Um, they need to bring back like Killzone. I remember I bought a PlayStation 3 and like an off-brand remote, and I tried playing Killzone 1. I no, no, it was Killzone 2. And like during the first level, it's like you have to use the motion controls to like turn some wheel thing to open a door. And because I had like a third party controller, it didn't have the motion built into it. So like I couldn't get past the level. So I had to go buy an actual PlayStation like first party controller just so I could play it. So it's like I thought it was kind of stupid that some games forced you to use the motion controls. Like it wasn't optional, you couldn't turn it off. I thought it was kind of dumb. But they got my money. They got my money. We got 5 likes, guys. Can we get 10 likes on this video? Maybe. How many votes we got? One person voted. 100% of the voters say yes, Star Wars is trash now. Let's see. Somebody else vote on that poll, guys. Somebody else vote on the poll. Excuse me. Killzone was decent. Haven't really played it. And Call of Duty 3, you could turn it off and press 0 instead. Huh. Interesting. I don't think in Killzone you could turn it off, though. I don't think, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What time is it, guys? Well, I guess your time and my time will be different. I can't see my clock. Oh, there it is. It's 1:36 in the morning my time. 1:36. Do 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 do. Excuse me. But guys, it is getting pretty late, and I stayed up way too late last night, and I gotta wake up soonish to take the stuff out of my crock pot so it doesn't burn the house down. So I'm gonna try to wrap this stream up, guys. But if you are new to the channel, definitely subscribe because I will be playing some video games tomorrow. Um, Maybe I'll do some reaction videos too. So if you have any videos you think I should react to, post them in the comment section and I'll go back and try to react to those videos. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And yeah, I'm going to go take a nap before I have to take the stuff out of my crock pot. But yeah, catch you guys later. Until next time, keep calm and game on, guys. Peace.